Achtung! Attention! What do a Porsche vehicle and a violin have in common? Come along and find out. In this video, we're talking precision. We're going to take you into the remarkable Porsche Museum in Stuttgart, where you'll see how German innovation has led to the development of these incredible performance vehicles. Then we're going to the quaint and quiet town of Mittenwald, where we witness again the artistry and precision and passion of Anton Sprenger, master violin maker, Geigenbaumeister. I'll share my impressions of Germany, Deutschland, after spending a month travelling all over, perhaps even a recitation in rhyme. And we'll launch Book 4 in the Europe series of the Sarason Factor and give you some insight into the German novel. Let's get into it. Porsche is an iconic German brand known for precision engineering and performance. In Stuttgart, we visited the Porsche headquarters and discovered why. Just walking the staff parking lot, there were so many Porsches. Even security drove a Porsche. The Porsche Museum was surreal to look at. And inside was equally impressive. I love the story of the founder, Ferdinand Porsche, and his vision that he passed on to his son Ferry, who said, "In the beginning I could not find the car I dreamed of, so I decided to build it myself." Even the earliest models were ahead of their time. And the prototypes for successive models, leading to Porsche's iconic shape. For a time, even the police drove Porsches that could catch anybody. This has been a pretty eye-opening experience. At first I was just really focused on, because it's me, how Ferdinand Porsche started this whole thing as a child. And then he hands it on to his son and he takes it to a whole other level. And as you follow the floors around the museum, you just see from the original wooden wheels and up to these magnificent cars. It's mind-boggling. I'm no petrolhead, but even I could see that under the hood is a thing of sheer beauty and power. No wonder Porsche dominated car racing for decades. I even felt powerful making the car engine noises. It's amazing to me the drive and the vision that has gone into creating this precision engineering. I couldn't believe the incredible complexity and precision of the engines, the interiors and all the componentry. Even the novelty cars were spectacular. A Lego Porsche. My grandson originally asked me to go and visit Porsche. I am so glad. I really discovered why Porsche is deservedly legendary. On our stop and stay in the Bavarian town of Wallgau, we met a charming man named Anton, who we found out was a violin maker based in the town of Mittenwald, near the border of Germany and Austria. We sensed something special in Anton and asked to visit him at his workshop.
In this house, my great-grandmother was born, and my grandmother was the great-granddaughter of Sebastian Klotz, the famous violin maker here.
He led the way into a 400-year-old building and up to his studio.
This is a very special moment because this is the birth of a violin. I start this now with the blocks here. And this is so fantastic because I need not so many of materials, And this is most of the trees are grown 250 years, you know.
Really?
And if I make a violin, I told you that it works in 500 years. So we have the oldest instruments were made, also the oldest violins were made in the 1530s in Cremona. So they still work better than the day they were made.
How old were you when you started?
16 years old.
God.
After the school, I started here violin making. I sharpened the plane. This is interesting. Now,
yes.
It's always the same tradition. You know, this is the tradition from Cremona. Matthias Klotz brought to Mittenwald. The maximum what you could make from wood, you know? Yeah. This is...
I asked him if he would play for me. He said he wasn't an expert at playing, but I just thought it was beautiful.
Never such this and never, but I feel wow, oh,
that was
great! I like it, I love it. And sometimes, oh, great grandfather, my great grandfather, and they saw all the same.
Yeah. There's no way in this video that we can capture the real sense of artistry and deeply personal connection Anton has as a creative with his craft. We're going to put a longer form video together for those who'd like to know more about Anton Sprenger, Geigenbaumeister, master violin maker.
Such is a quality to make violins.
We parted as friends, and I just felt richer for the whole experience. Oh, he was such a creative, and he's describing the creative process in taking a block of wood and making it into this instrument, and yeah, incredible. The Sarason Factor, Book 4, Germany. Here's the introduction. Travelling through southern Germany, the Sarason family discover a land of towering mountains and beautiful lakes, castles and cuckoo clocks. But the deeper they travel into the Black Forest and beyond, the more they discover about a heritage they've never known. A heritage going back hundreds of years. So why has their German grandmother kept silent? Can they help heal old wounds? The Sarason Factor need to overcome personal challenges as they confront problems from the past. There were so many options on location in Germany, but a person can only be born in one place. And this story was based around a German grandmother and where she grew up. So I chose Bavaria because it was something that I was reasonably familiar with. Apart from experiencing a whole lot of different places, the theme that really developed was family history of these children discovering their roots and the wonder of recognising similarities in cousins who've grown up a world apart, generations apart. And so the Sarason Factor, it's about enabling reconnection. There's been a complete magic in having the characters walk through history, from crumbling ruins of castles to the magnificence and splendour of the preserved ones. And that's been exciting to experience and to have them reflect on it as well. So history has literally come to life in this book. The Sarason Factor, Book 4, Germany, is available now as a downloadable ebook from pcread.com for free. Germany, Deutschland. My impressions. A land of many great regions, each one in contrast to the rest, distinctive personalities from north to south and east to west. But through them all, some common threads that link those identities. Just normal things that every day say Germany to me, such as the Autobahn that dissects the land, is where drivers are sometimes set free, the right lane kept for slower driving, while the left is where drivers feel the speed. And rolling along on that Autobahn, trucks and more trucks, all with a huge load, wending their way across the land, and endless truck train on the road. And viewed from those roads, rolling fields, as far as the eye can see, show vast tracts of bright yellow interspersed with vibrant green. These tell of people who make the land work, producing acre after acre of crops, largely unseen but meticulous. The land shows that work never stops. From a cultural perspective, there is magic, traditional excellence in music and art, and some great composers were born here. Their brilliance long sets them apart. Bach, Mendelssohn, Haydn and Strauss, Beethoven, Schumann, Wagner and Brahms live on through the efforts of new artisans who build on the past with their craft. You can see such pride in precision, engineering at its very best, machines for every aspect of life, and true performance not just built to impress. Often the result of a legacy. BMW, Mercedes, VW, Porsche, names that the whole world knows so well. And in motoring, I mean, they carry the torch. There's a long and difficult history, fraught with contention, war and pain, but those who live now choose to recognise the brutality, so it won't happen again. Instead, there's a sense of acknowledgement, of moving away from the past, of building a future of excellence, punctuality and order that lasts. There is German precision in so many things: bread, sausages, pretzels and beer, wonderful aspects of everyday life, full of goodness and heartwarming cheer. So while castles dot the whole country and magnificent old structures dominate, the true Germany is the people who, once befriended, are truly great. Germany's been wonderful. I have experienced a little bit of difficulty with communication, but I've found that people really respond when I stick my phone in their face and ask them, wait for me to translate. I've come to recognise the expanse and diversity of Germany, the magnificence of its history, and the wonder of the future being created with this precision and transparency. We've had a few challenges adjusting to life on the road, but we've also had lots of help and friendly people. We've also included ChatGPT as a third member of our touring party, but the overall experience in Germany has been amazing. So now we're on the move to Denmark, book 5. I'm excited. I've done a lot of research for this. I feel like the Sarason Factor are going to go on a very different adventure in Denmark, and we don't know what's going to pop up next. Auf Wiedersehen, Germany, and thank you so much. Dankeschön.